Hello everyone. I'm just kind of getting set up here. I'm trying to get my other systems streaming. How are y'all doing tonight? Hey Pisces, hello, hello. Aha, here we go. Hey Joao, hello, hello. I'm mixing up my social media here, so I apologize that I'm going a little slow.
Not socially acceptable.
Okay. I don't really know how I want that to go. Okay. Alright, looks like we're live on TikTok, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Instagram. Okay, hey everybody, welcome to Mind Over Mania. My name is Christian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you that are new to the setup, I am taking readings through a website called Hypesy, which, one sec, I'm getting that all set up here. Where basically what you do, that's how you sign up and get in the queue. But for all of y'all that want to sign up and get a reading, I'm going to go ahead and post the link in the chat. Everybody say hi to Moose. Hi. She definitely wants attention from y'all. But anyways, y'all, welcome to the live. So usually how I start off my live streams, I start off with a collective message, and then if you are interested in a reading, they are free one-card pulls for everybody. How you sign up is you go on to the link in Hypesy, where it's basically hypesy.com/mindovermania, where you get on the queue, so that way I can keep track of everybody that wants readings, and then you go ahead and that's how you get all logged in. So yeah, how are y'all doing tonight? It looks like Instagram isn't live. So sad. Oh, hi, Moose. I love how she's just sitting here with us. Hello, hello. All right. Okay, everybody, we're going to start off with a collective message for everybody. It's going to be about 15 minutes or so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get into the individual readings. So it's a free one-card pull for everybody. In order to sign up, you go ahead and sign up on hypesy.com/mindovermania. You'll see a link in my link tree, or the links in the chat for those on YouTube and Twitch and all that. But for those of you that are on TikTok, you gotta go onto my link tree, and then that's how you sign up. It should be that first link there. So that's how you get your free reading today, y'all. And everybody say hi to Moose. She's gonna sit here and hang out while I try to get this collective message going, okay? Hope everybody's doing alright. Hey, Ari. Hello, hello. Hi, Mimsy. Hi, Swift Wilson. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road, okay? Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for the collective. Wow, some of you guys are going through it. Jesus. Oh my gosh, what in the hell? I don't know if this is like the combination of TikTok and the YouTube folks, but like, some of y'all had a really rough week. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, someone's got a terror mother-in-law. Or somebody, it's a family member. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what you guys got here. Yeah, it's gonna be in reversed. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shift the camera, y'all, so you guys can see the screen. Can y'all hear me okay? So, y'all should be able to see it better now. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so this is what's going on in the collective right now. Let me get my timer started. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Fool in reverse. We also have, I am dating multiple people right now, singlehood, not serious, having fun. I am married, long-term connection, third-party commitments, and I get constant reminders of you. So what I'm kind of feeling for everybody right now in the collective is y'all are dealing with some Knight of Swords energy. This to me feels like there's somebody who is basically really, I'm feeling stubbornness or focused in their head. Maybe you guys are having a lot of dreams about a person. Maybe you're fantasizing a lot. But I am feeling a stark, like, needing to reclaim your energy and being able to focus on some logic and reason in this. That, or you're using logic and reason to try to understand a situation that really doesn't suit you, okay? Because, especially in the matters of the heart, you don't want to be, completely cut off from your emotions, right? Because if you're not in tune with your own emotions, you're not going to be able to actually figure out what it is that your body's trying to tell you. With the Ace of Cups, you know, it's kind of, it feels like there's a little bit of a challenge going on here between following what your mind wants and trying to stay clear and focused on a set path, but your heart's trying to lead you to something fulfilling. So this could also be not just a romantic partnership, but this could also have to do with career. It could have to do with life, you know. I'm also feeling with water. Some of y'all need to make sure you stay hydrated. But with this Fool and the reverse energy, I feel like some of y'all, you're rejecting your spiritual path, or there's something about you're rejecting your journey because you feel like it's a fool's errand, or there's something about y'all are not listening to your intuition or your spirit guides. You're trying too hard. Once again, you want to kind of machete and chop your way through the forest instead of trying to just stop and sniff the flowers, which I totally understand. Y'all are ambitious. Y'all are trying to achieve your dreams and whatnot. However, what's happening right now is if you don't have a little bit more whimsy and a little less control over your situation, it's going to be hard for you guys to return back to this more emotionally fulfilled headspace. With the I get constant reminders of you, there definitely is also an energy of you guys are either stuck focused on a person on your mind, or there's something that has to do with like commitment energy. Because with the I'm married, it's almost like you guys are trying to stay focused and committed to either yourself, a journey, could be a fitness thing, but you're getting reminders of something else that is causing you to get a little triggered and then off your guard. So this could very easily be, say you're trying to lose weight. I can definitely feel folks that are maybe getting stressed out from not having a partner, maybe stressed out from work, or maybe what's going on politically. There's just a lot of reminders of things that are stressing you out, and that's causing you to get off of the track that you want to be on. Especially too, if you're also in a relationship right now and you're trying to stay focused on somebody and you are married, I feel like you're getting constant reminders of people from your past, or for some of y'all that watch a lot of tarot readings, you got to be very careful whenever you're consuming some of these readings, so that way you can stay grounded and mindful about what you're choosing in your life. I'm dating multiple people right now. I do feel like some of y'all are trying to entertain relationships right now. You're trying to stay open. But I'm also seeing with the champagne, it kind of gives me the vibe of it's just very fleeting. It's kind of gives you the little sparkles in your tummy, I guess, if you want to put it that way, but it's not actually giving you like a solid feeling and connection with folks. Again, with this Ace of Cups, you kind of need to start making some peace with yourself about your relationship dynamics, as well as what it is that you truly desire. Again, if you've got this sword that you're carrying with you constantly, you're not going to be able to attract a partner of your dreams. You have to be able to put the sword down, allow people to love you authentically, as well as be able to feel like they can be open with you and share themselves with you. My eye's getting drawn back to the Fool. Some of you guys are also foolishly staying in the wrong connections with people, simply because you're either tired of dating and you want to just go with something familiar, or it could be the fact that you're also trying to make something work foolishly with somebody that you're not supposed to be in a connection with anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and get a couple more messages here. What other messages does the collective need right now, Spirit? Hello, welcome everybody that's new to the live. If you want a reading, you have to sign up on Hypesy. There's a link in my link tree, or you can find it in the chat on YouTube. Welcome. Hey, everybody. Hey. Everybody say hi to Moose, my cat. She's helping me with my readings today. Okay, alright. We've got the Sun. Ooh, 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, Moose. I don't want you up there. You can say hi to everybody, but I don't want you interrupted. I know you're my twin flame. Interesting. Right off the bat, we've got some twin flame confirmation for some people. This connection scares me sometimes. I've never felt like this with anyone else before. We have, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. And I thought grass was greener on the other side. Okay, so somebody's clearly missing you guys. Collective, I feel like there's a bit of a grass as the grass was greener on the other side type energy for a few of you, simply because maybe you walked away from a connection, or maybe you made a decision with somebody in your past thinking, oh, this is going to be the best thing for me, and it really wasn't. With this Ten of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's an aching for that full, complete energy of having the family, having the stable job, having a fulfilling life. And it just feels like it's out of reach for some of y'all. But the one thing I'm noticing is with this Ten of Cups, like notice the peace symbol that's in the background. For those of you on TikTok, you know, see that peace symbol in the back? What it's telling me is you have to create peace in yourself before you can manifest. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Good grief. Yeah, so basically though, with the Sun card, I'm definitely telling you that partnership is in your future. You just have to make the most of your situation right now, especially, again, when it comes to making peace with yourself and in your body. If your nervous system is unregulated and you're not able to sit calmly and be able to interact with folks without being triggered and whatnot, you're not going to have an easy time having great relationships with others and knowing what love truly feels like when you meet your person. Yeah, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I do feel like you guys have a group of people that are cheering you on, that do genuinely enjoy being in your presence, and those are the people that you should be celebrating right now, especially when it comes to times when there's either financial difficulty or you're needing a little extra love. Make sure you're spending time with folks that bring you joy, and continue to provide that energy back to you. Again, with the, I know you're my twin flame. Yeah, somebody needs to know that, sorry, one sec. Yeah, somebody needs to know that this person that you've been thinking about a lot already knows that you've got a spiritual connection going on. They're already aware of that push and pull. So if you guys have been sitting here thinking you're going crazy, trying to understand why does this person show up in my dreams a lot, why is this person coming to me spiritually or whatever, there is some kind of a psychic connection, and this is just kind of confirmation for those of you that this has been a ongoing journey with a particular person and you're trying to understand what is the truth going on with this individual. So, sorry, there's like a whole kitty a kitty war going on in the background. But yeah, that's the collective messages for right now, everybody. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Like I said, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, check out the link in the description. So basically, Hype C is where you go to sign up to join the queue. There's links in the YouTube chat, or for those of you that are on TikTok, you can go ahead and select on my link tree. It's the first link, and you can go ahead and sign up there. I do have paid readings, however, everybody gets a free one-card pull. Please like, subscribe, comment. It helps support me. Send me some likes and some love, y'all. I appreciate it. One sec, I'm gonna remove the cats from my room. Be right back. Okay, everybody. Everybody out. Come on. Come on, Stinky. Come on. Come on, Moose. Come on. Go in. You want to stay? Okay, fine. One sec, let me... There we go. Okay, how's everyone's Friday night going? Hope you're all doing well. Probably coming off of work and such. Let's go ahead and switch back to the regular video. Okay. Okay, cool. Leaving that one. Oh, jeez. Sorry, y'all. Tried to go live on Instagram and it didn't work. Okay, so it looks like we've got our first reading with Asama. Okay, Asama, you are up. So let's go ahead and get your one card pull. Asama asked, how does my ex Libra feel about me? And is there a possibility of reconciliation? Thank you. Alright, so how does your ex Libra feel about you, Asama? Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. Is this reverse or upright, Spirit? Okay, so... one sec. Okay, so here's the King of Swords. This is what he's kind of looking like. What I'm kind of getting from your ex is he's a little bit on the defense right now. I think he's a little bit more focused on other things right now other than you. I definitely see work. I feel like he's also got some peer pressure going on around him. I don't know if there's something going on in his friend circle or at work. I just feel like he's very goal-oriented, so you're really not on his mind at the current moment. And then, if there's a possibility of reconciliation, I guess, however, I don't really feel like he's going to be paying attention much to his phone. I don't see you guys talking anytime soon, because I just feel like he's kind of either avoiding you, or he really doesn't feel like opening up. Anyone with a King of Swords energy, they tend to be very more logic thinking and mental, so they're not going to be as quick to... either share their feelings or out themselves or whatever. This definitely feels more of a masculine who's just kind of like, been there, done that. If I have the energy to talk to this person, I will, but don't come to me if you are trying to, I don't know, get something out of me. Yeah, I just feel like he's, like, in terms of his feelings towards you, he's really just feeling kind of, not numb, but very neutral. You know, just very like, okay, you know. Okay. But thank you for your request, Asama. I think that was, Pisces. Ed, hello. I'm gonna go ahead. Put the link in the chat again. Yep, I'm doing readings. Thank you, Andrea. So basically, if you want a reading, they're free for a one-card poll. If you were interested in getting a reading, go ahead to my link tree on my profile and sign up via, sign up via Hypesy. Yeah, Hypesy is how I'm keeping a log of everything. And then if you want to purchase a reading, there's the option for that as well, if you'd like a more in-depth one. Yeah. Ah. Let's see. Will I get selected to the public job contest I went to this month? Public job contest? What's that? What is a public job contest? Do they just like line you up and raffle out jobs? How much are my readings? Let me double check which ones I'm offering for this. So the 15-minute readings are, I think, $25. Yeah, they're around $25 for a 15-minute reading. I'm hearing, like, Aladdin's a whole new world. Are some of you guys Disney fans? Okay, so to Joeo's question, public competition for a high-paid job. Wait, so they just, like, raffle off jobs in your country? What the hell? Okay, I would love to try doing a high-paid job raffle where you just randomly raffle and get a job. That's crazy. Yeah, I can do one-card pulls. Okay, Joao, so for your one-card pull, we have I have cheated on you, stabbed in the back, dark confessions exposing the truth. Okay, so, Joao, what I'm saying for you and your, job contest, I think it's rigged. That's what this is telling me, like, it's saying I cheated on you. I'm like, I think this contest is rigged, and I'm not surprised at all, because I feel like if you have a public raffle for a high-paid job, there is no way in hell there's not going to be corruption. I'm sorry, that's just how it feels for me. Loosey-goose. Okay. Why are you so crazy, kitty? I let you stay in here because I thought you'd be safe. Yeah, so I don't believe you're gonna get this, this job, but you know, if you put in the hard work, you might be able to land it in another way, so. Yeah. I don't know, that would also kind of terrify me that they raffle off, like, high-paid jobs like that, because then what if you're not qualified? And then you got all these people, like, for example, like a surgeon with no experience, and they're getting paid really well, but they have no background whatsoever, and then they're like, hey, I won the raffle, I'm gonna start cutting people open. I don't know. That sounds interesting. Interesting. Okay, but yeah. That was your reading, Joao. Hello, hello! Welcome to all the new people on the live. I am doing tarot readings today. Free readings, one-card pulls for folks, and then if you'd like to purchase a reading, links in the link tree to sign up. I don't know if anyone on TikTok posted a question. I missed it, because there's been a lot of text going by. Everybody say hi to Moose. Yeah. Yeah, Stinky Moose. She is about 2 years old. I got her this year. She's quite sassy. She loves being held. And loves being the center of attention. Yeah. Oh, man, I need to start having music on these live streams again. Man, remember when I was doing the whole Nickelback series? For those of you on YouTube that are more familiar, I was just sitting there, hey, is that God Arc? Hello, hello, welcome to the live. Hi. Yeah, no, but I was sitting there singing my divorced dad rock while doing readings. Things get a little unhinged around here, okay? X Go Dark. Ah, okay, X Go Dark. Or I was like, Godark. I don't know what it means. Do you know what it means, Moose? That's right. That is right. But yeah, for all the new people, free one-card pulls. Just put your request in the chat of your question, and then I'll pull one card for you. For Yins. Thanks for the reading and the honesty. You're welcome, Joao. Okay, I got a question for Maddie. Okay, hey, does IS feel jealous about me talking to his friend? I don't even need to pull a card. I'm like, yes. Is this a guy? Because he is definitely, like, steaming. Which, to me, I'm just like, well, I'm sorry. You should have communicated a little bit more strongly to Maddie. You know what I mean? What makes you think you have any right to her energy when you didn't take action on it? Like, if you want that person, go do something about it, right? Moose. Moose. Huh? I'm gonna sit here and hold you like this. Alright, I'm gonna do one-handed readings, y'all. Alright. Or not. Alright. Maddie, this is your one-card pull. Alright, this is more confirmation. It says, I'm upset at myself. Okay, and so basically, yeah, he's sitting there jealous about his friend getting your attention because he's not willing to step up and have this conversation with you. And it's just like, but he doesn't want to take action. He doesn't want to date you. He doesn't want to put a ring on it. He doesn't want to put on a title of anything. So he's just more mad that it makes him feel inferior to his friend. Which his friend doesn't feel that way, but like to me that's kind of a toxic friendship. Like, I'm sorry y'all, if your friend gets mad at someone you're interested in talking to you or vice versa, like that doesn't feel like a real friend. And if you're sitting there like comparing and saying like, oh well, I get more attention than him or I get more attention than her, like what kind of insecure crap is that? You know? Man, I don't get these people, man. Like, some of y'all, when you come on these lives and you ask me questions, I'm just sitting here like, man, like the insecurity. The insecurity, man, I can't relate. I don't get that. Like, why y'all gotta be a certain kind of way? I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, like, usually the people asking the questions, y'all are fine, usually. You guys are the ones that tend to be like, oh, hey, like, you know, what's going on? Is this person nice or whatever? Or, like, why is this happening to me? Meanwhile, like, the people you're asking me to read about are crazy. Okay, Moose. Alright, Moose. You can't be interrupting my live. Alright, I have returned. Hey, Dragonfly. Hello, hello. Dragon of the Sunflower. I don't know why I called you Dragonfly. Oh, because I see dragon and hi hi. So it's Dragonfly of the Sunflower. Yes. Okay, y'all, if anyone is interested in purchasing a reading, go ahead and check out Hypesy. There's a link on my Linktree, or for those of you online, on the YouTubes and the Twitches, check out Hypesy.com. There's a link in the chat. Yeah, readings are, I think, $25. I don't know, I got a couple, if you want to pay one. But otherwise, they are free one-card pulls. One-card pulls. Yeah, tell me how y'all's evening are going. Otherwise, I'm gonna break out the divorced dad rock, y'all. I'm gonna do it. Listen, I was gonna say, like, the last time I brought out the divorced dad rock, it was, I was doing a reading for somebody, and it was somebody's ex that we were trying to figure out, like, what are his feelings for you? And I was hearing, like, this is how you remind me of who I really am. And it was just, like, this whole, like, saga that, gosh, y'all, I don't know what to say to y'all sometimes. I don't know what to say about some of y'all's exes. I'm, like, sitting here going, like, why are you asking me about these Dusties? In the early days, though, when I was doing my YouTube channel, I did have a couple people with some really spicy, relationship reads. And those are always fun. I love doing a good tarot reading about some tea, where there's, like, a third party, or there's, like, some whatever crazy shit, or people are going to jail. Those are always fun, okay? Like, I can't deny that. I enjoy some of those, more spicy reads, but they don't come on my lives as much as they used to. I feel like the tarot reading community has either gotten more tame or more crazy at the same time. I don't know. Tame in some ways, tame in not so many other ways. Hey, Angelus, hey! How are you doing? It's been a minute. Hello, hello. Yeah, you have to update me on how you're doing. Okay, I guess in the meantime, hey Goddard, since you were so nice and you're hanging out, I'm gonna go ahead and pull a reading or pull a card for you, okay? Or go dark. Wow. I don't know why I've got Goddard stuck in my head now. I'm thinking of from Jimmy Neutron, Goddard. And I'm just like, that doesn't even make any sense. Okay, go dark. Alright, so you got the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? So for the Nine of Wands, I feel like you're close to accomplishing something. So I don't know if you're in school or if you're like working on a project with some other people, but it's coming to a close soon. And I feel like you're going to be victorious. I think you hit the nail on the head. I don't know. I see you being as like, even if you're not in school right now, I feel like you are, but I feel like you're very like determined and focused, or at least when you want to be. I feel like you're just really good at hitting the nail on the head with something. So maybe you could be bad at like one type of like mathematics or like some other type of study, but then on certain things in your life you're just like dead straight, point on, accurate. And that's what I'm kind of seeing for you, is like, it feels though that like you're building a solid foundation. I feel like I don't know if you've got multiple talents or you're just somebody who knows how to like navigate a couple different things, and you're able to really like create a secure foundation for yourself, which that's pretty good. You know, good for you. Yeah, I don't know. But Spirit's just saying, like, you know, just keep going. You know, no pressure. Don't pressure yourself too much, but you'll be alright. Just keep at it. I'm not really busy with anything, but I do have ideas of things to do. Yeah, go for it. I was gonna say, are you an artist? Is that your art? Hello, hello. Let me see what's going on the YouTube. You have a new apartment this summer. Great. Yay! Yay, and a new job. Alright, awesome. Good for you. I love to hear about you guys' winning. Alright, I gotta... We need some jams in the background or something, because this is gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, because what I might do... Oh, we got 2 people on Twitch. Hello! Hello, people on the Twitch. How are you? Gosh. Oh, man, don't make me do my, my goofy impression. Listen, I can do tarot readings in voices. It's just really annoying, and I don't want to annoy the crap out of all of you. Hi, Hawaii! Hello, hello! Welcome to the live stream! Welcome, welcome! Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out what is the vibe for tonight's music, y'all? What are y'all thinking? I don't know, I'm kind of feeling my divorced dad rock vibe. Yeah, so when I'm saying divorced dad rock, it's an actual playlist on Spotify. It's called Divorced Dad Rock Bangers. Okay? And I found out about it via, my friend and I were eating at a restaurant, and, we were sitting there going like, man, the music's really good at this restaurant. And we were like, so where is this music coming from? And so that's how I found out about this playlist. Divorced Dad Rock Bangers. Hey, Dark Dragon Gaming! Oh my gosh, we just had a dragon person in earlier. Oh, maybe we got some dragon energy coming in. I like it. I'm sad about the apartment shutting down. I'll miss my neighbors. Aw, I'm sorry. Hey, Stephanie. Hello, hello. I like your ducky. I'm coming to Texas this month, so if I see you, I'll say hi. Yeah, if you're coming to Texas, let me know. Let me know what area you're at. Yeah, I was gonna say. I love dragons. Oh yeah, Stephanie. Yeah, so Stephanie, who's here on the live right now, she was the one who helped me discover the Divorced Dad rock playlist. Even though I don't want to be supporting Spotify right now, because apparently their CEO is evil. Evil! But you know. Can y'all hear that? Houston, okay, you're close enough. Right now. Oh man. This is for all of you that has that ex who's in the bottom of a bottle right now thinking about you. Yes, you, viewer. They're crying while they're sitting to their girl. My girl's in this next room. Times I wish she was you. Just imagine that this is your ex, y'all. And you're sitting there going, no, absolutely not. Why are you still singing these songs about me? And they're like, because I don't have anybody else that treated me so good as much as my viewers here. It makes me weak. Say goodnight. God, you make it hard to be faithful. You don't have to have Discord, that's okay. Go ahead and post your question for those of you that want the free reading. It's a free one-card poll for everybody. And then if you want a paid reading, go ahead and check out the link on my Linktree or links in the chat for those of you on YouTube. Oh, the dreams. The dreams. Oh no, we're dreaming of our exes over here. Let me get my sage. Tell him to go. Go away. Get back. Don't come back, y'all. Oh my lord. Ugh. Hear your voice, sounds so sweet and... Okay, I can't even sing the words. I've heard this song so many times, and I don't know how to do it. It says, oh my god, that reminds me of that ex we read on last year's talking about me. They did talk about me a lot. I'm like, but you did not care about me. I know! Okay, no. What is with these people that they're like, energetically, they're all like, oh my god, I miss you so much. And then they tell everybody, oh my god, I treated her so poorly. And blah, 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 I want them back. And then you're sitting there like, you treated me like shit. Like, you didn't answer my phone calls, you didn't reach out, whatever. And then you're mad. I don't understand this logic. This happens so often, both in my tarot readings and my personal life. That's why I know that this shit is real, because I know exactly what these dudes are doing at the bar. I've been a bartender. I've sat there and just listened to them, and I'm like, bruh, no. Okay, Stephanie, can I pull this off and make this new job happen? Okay, let's get a one-card pull for Stephanie. Alright. Okay, Stephanie, I need some time to sort out my life. It says legal issues needing space, separation. Well, Maybe. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be being worked through as you're working on your job. So just keep in mind, don't drop any balls anywhere else. Man, these cards, they have a way of sassing myself and other people and surprising me. I don't know. I've been doing this for like 5 years now, and I still get surprised by these cards where I'm like, oh, that's like really on point. Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Got that shine down. If I take it, I'll be moving to Kansas City. What? You're moving? You're gonna be moving. I mean, Kansas City's not that far from Texas, but still. You'll be far from me. Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm doing tarot readings and sassing people. That's what we do around here. My name is Christian, and you are at Mind Over Mania, where we keep your head above the chaos. For those of you that are new here, I am a tarot reader who talks about mental health, spirituality, all that cool stuff. I'm a huge mental health advocate. And one of the things I do is I like to connect folks to professional resources. So on my website, if you are somebody that is in need of, whether it's information in regards to mental health therapy, homelessness, any of that stuff, getting connected with a social worker, I have links on my website where you can go ahead and check those out. Or if you're somebody that's in need, let me know what I can do to update my website, because I want to start promoting resources to folks, because there's a lot of times in tarot reading spaces that people just need some help, and they need professional help, and they don't know where to go. And tarot readers are not the place, but I might as well be advocating for some of the stuff. Yeah, I might actually be working with a nonprofit soon. I found a lady recently, actually, I sold her my laptop, and she works for a nonprofit that helps folks with homelessness. So, you know what's crazy, Stephanie, that I learned about Austin, Texas today? Here, I'm going to turn the music down. Can you guys hear me all right? I don't want to be like... There we go. Not quite so loud. Yeah, in Austin, Texas, apparently... oh, yeah, that's because on the TV, we've got my little microphone here. I'm overstimulated. This is why I need to get TikTok streamed on to my computer. I'm working on it. But yeah, in Austin, Texas, apparently what they do is they collect homeless people in Texas from all around the state, and they ship them to Austin, Texas, and then release them on the streets with no support, no way to get back home, no connections to people or whatever. So they literally dump all their homeless people in East Austin, and then they blame the city for the homelessness problem there. Yeah. It's an ongoing problem. Another thing I learned recently is apparently the #1 provider for mental health care services in Texas is Travis County Jail, which is Austin's county, because it's easier to go to jail and get mental health care access in jail than actual through therapists going through the state. Dude, Texas is crazy. Texas is absolutely insane. No, man, y'all, like, when I started learning more about, like, homelessness and all of these different social problems, as a result of being a tarot reader, like, I've met so many folks that are struggling with homelessness here in Austin, Texas in particular, and it's really bad out here. Fortunately, there's a lot of different nonprofits to help people, but they're usually overwhelmed, and as I said, as a reader, when I go to events, I get folks that come up to me all the time needing help, or they're asking questions about, am I going to get housing today? Am I going to get food? Am I going to get that job? And all that stuff. And it's really hard sometimes. That's why I'm so passionate about talking about, like, these resources and what's going on, because there's just so much. There's so much that people are going through. So yeah, I'm praying for all the homeless people in your city and state, and yeah, but Austin, Texas, Texas has a lot of crazy things. Texas is one of the least funded states for social services. So, yeah. So, yeah, but if any of y'all are interested in a tarot reading, I am doing free tarot readings. It's free one-card pulls, and if you'd like to purchase a reading, go ahead on Hypesy and sign up. I think a 15-minute reading is $25. I've heard a lot about how things are in the USA. Oh yeah, for those of you that are not Americans, the USA is kind of crazy right now. Yeah, living in Texas has been such an eye-opening experience. I love Austin, Texas. However, it taught me a lot about life. It really forced me to grow up a bit, and really made me appreciate the things I had going for me in life. And yeah, it just makes me realize how important it is to use your voice, treat people well, and don't take the little things for granted. Yeah. But yeah, sending love to all of y'all out there, regardless of what you're going through, this is a healing space. So I want y'all to know that you are loved, and it doesn't matter what you're going through. I'm rooting for you guys. I usually attract a pretty good crowd of people. I've always loved having conversations with the folks that show up on my lives. And yeah, y'all are a good bunch. Patting y'all on the head. Make good choices, y'all. Or at least if you don't tell me. Because I probably know about it anyway. I miss old Saving Abel. I forgot how much I love this playlist. Yeah! I live in the Netherlands. Our news is sometimes about it, and I know people who live in the USA. How are the Netherlands this time of year? Is it warm? Here, I'm going to pull a card for the collective, just that way people know this is actually a tarot reading live stream. Listen, though, here's the thing, though, y'all. I get derailed a lot on these. Which, for the record, for those of y'all that are going to be reoccurring folks, I have some special live streams planned in the future. I want to be doing some tarot readings with stuff other than tarot cards, so I got some Cards Against Humanity cards. I was going to do Pokemon cards a little bit ago, but then I sold my Pokemon cards. But, yeah, I'm going to be getting a bunch of different opportunities to do random intuitive draws for people, so I'm just saying. More than you know. Alright, let's see what we got for the collective. We've got 6 of Wands in reverse this time. Okay, so I feel like there's a victory that some of y'all had that fell short recently. Yeah, I don't know who this is directed towards, but it's kind of like, yeah, I'm just feeling like maybe you guys fell short on some kind of a victory that you thought you were going to have, and it felt like you were so close and yet so far. Usually the 6 of Wands in reverse talks about, like, don't count your chickens before they've hatched, or, celebrating something before the end result. However, in this case, it just feels like a couple of you are like, so close and yet so far. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you! But, like, honestly, though, Spirit's trying to remind you guys that hope isn't that far away. Love isn't that far away. There's something about, like, you gotta remind yourself that you earned your laurels. You know what I mean? Like, you know that you have love that you can give to other people. You know that you have value. You know that you're treasured by people. And especially if you have a great idea. I think, I was talking about this with X Go Dark, finally got it right, X Go Dark earlier, about having ideas and just not acting on them. Like, this is the time, y'all. Like, if you guys have a creative passion, go do that shit. You want to go write a book? Let's do it. You know what would be fun sometime is doing a live stream of literally just like us body doubling on projects, because that's something I've been needing super bad right now, is literally being like, actually my friend Stephanie, she was just down here like a couple days ago. We literally sat here and she was doing her thing and I was just working on stuff. And that was all I needed. Like, sometimes all you need is some sassy somebody, thank you, Stephanie, some sassy somebody to just sit here and be like, you got this, mofo, you got this, alright, you can follow your dreams. Now, Stephanie wasn't saying that. She was just sitting there doing her thing and occasionally making me laugh. But the point is, though, is understanding that it's okay to get hung up on things sometimes. It's okay that if you need another person to be by your side while you work on something, that's okay. You know, like, we're all human beings, and especially if someone's, like, working remote, or if someone's trying to, you know, do something that is a little bit more... The word I was hearing was intimate, which to me, that's not right, but, basically, like, you know, if, like, you're opening your heart, or if you're, like, working on something that's really important to you, you know, that can be difficult. So make sure you don't give up and understand that other people are rooting for you, even if they don't know you. That's right, Internet. I'm cheering for you. I'm cheering for Yins. You're gonna get my Pittsburghese. Go, Chris, go. Thank you, Steph. Alright, Angelus's question is, will I get any modeling gigs this summer? There's barely anything in Kentucky. Oh, hell nah. Okay, Angelus, you better not be going to Houston for a modeling gig, okay? Because they have those fake-ass modeling gigs all the time down there. And I'm just telling you right now, it's a lie. They're going to screw you out of money. That better not be why you're going to Houston, okay? They abduct people down there. Alright. Are you going to get any modeling gigs this summer? Ooh! Ooh! I don't know if I can show that on the TikToks. I mean, things are covered, but there's a but. It says, I'm obsessed with you, forbidden fruit, temptation, chemistry. I'm gonna take that as a maybe. Oh wait, here we are! This is it! This is Nickelback! Okay, here we go. Been wrong. I've been down into the bottle of every bottle. Scream, are you having fun yet? Yeah, 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 oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They have a pyramid scheme in Houston? Yeah. Wait, did you fall for it? Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're trying, anybody that contacts you that says, go to Houston for a modeling gig, and they either texted you or they emailed you, it's a scheme. It's not real. Trust me, I was looking into modeling gigs. Listen though, Angeles, I'm pretty sure there's people that want you to model. According to that card, shit. Well, I remember you had all those dudes that were all up in your business. Just being like, woo. It's not like you to say sorry. Story. Heart work breaking. Been wrong. I've been down into the bottom of every bottle. Screaming, having fun yet. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream for all of you new people. Having fun yet. Yeah. 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 Ha ha. Yep. Yeah, no, let me tell you, trying to be a model, man, it's, too many hurricanes? Nah! So if you move to Austin, you don't deal with the hurricanes. It's pretty good. You don't, well, and the only thing is you have to worry about is tornadoes. But Austin's expensive, so you might want to live in the outskirts. Yeah, no, dude, being a model is hard. There is so many scammy things out there. You have to be very, very careful. Yeah. Man, one of y'all popped in the chat, and some of y'all dealing with some divorced something. I'm feeling that energy. It just, like, popped up really strong. Aw, man. I think I just chased someone off my live. I'm sorry. I was like, nope, I felt that. I was like, oh no, you poor thing. Come back, I'll offer you healing. Ugh. Oops. Well. Meanwhile, this other person, hi, person with a cactus. What is that? I don't know what your profile picture is there, sir, madam, Pedro. Hi, Pedro. Have you heard of all casting? Yeah, I think that one's a scam. My nurse manager is dealing with a breakup with her husband after 16 years. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, so sorry. Yeah, in all seriousness, divorce really sucks. It messes people up. Obviously. He left her and told her he wasn't happy after 16 years. Man, well, so apparently back in the day, marriage used to only be applicable for, like, I think 10 years. So this is, like, way back in medieval Europe. But what they do is you'd only be married for 10 years, and then you'd renew your vows every 10 years. Which I think that would be a much better system than till death do us part. Because I think the sheer amount of divorces that go on right now that, like, be honest, like, how likely is it that you're not going to change between when you get married in your 20s to when you're 80? You know what I mean? Like, we can't even get people to commit to themselves for that long. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that could go wrong, and I feel like, I don't know, marriage is just, everybody has, like, different opinions of it, but it really is just a piece of paper and a bunch of, like, legal arrangements, and I don't know. I just feel like it's better to be strategic with the law stuff as opposed to, like, your relationships. Because stuff like that, that's just sad, you know? People get left when they're in their elderly ages all the time, and it's really sad. Hi, Thomas! Hello. Oh, you ran away. Wow. You know, it's fun having TikTok being streamed at the same time because you can see all the people and just be like, hello, who's that? Ah. And just see who sticks around. I'm like, am I too weird for TikTok, y'all? But yeah, Angelus, you might want to check out, anytime you're trying to work with a company online, make sure you check Reddit. Reddit has some really great threads to figure out if your company's a scam or not. Hello, everyone! I am doing free tarot readings and sassing people. No, you were good on TikTok. Thank you! Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm still getting used to, like, the pacing. Because, like, when I used to do TikTok lives, it was, like, person after person after person for these live streams and, like, asking for cards, and I was just like, holy cow. I had to channel really fast versus YouTube's a little bit more chill when it comes to tarot readings and all that. I should, like, make it clear I'm a card reader. Yeah. Oh my gosh, hello everyone, welcome to the live. My name is Christian, and this is Mind Over Mania, where we keep your head above the chaos. I am doing free tarot readings today, one-card pulls for your questions. And if you would like to purchase a reading, links are in the link tree on my, what is it? The link on my profile. That's where you find the links to the stuffs. Yeah. It's not over. Man, I saw Daughtry perform live and they were great. This is for all of y'all. This is your divorced dad rock playlist while we do some tarot readings. It's not over, y'all. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Okay, y'all, what should I do a reading on? I could do a love reading collective for y'all, since we don't have any, individual questions. I'm just gonna start making weird faces at y'all until somebody says something. Good grief. It's not over. Don't give up, y'all. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Enjoy the music. I gotta pause. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Welcome back. I have returned. Oh. Yeah, y'all, I've been having some health issues. Look at this photograph! Oh my god. Yeah, I've been having some health issues lately, y'all. It sucks. Trying to keep my head above the chaos myself. It's like aging kills your body, you know? In case y'all weren't aware of that. It'll be alright, though. Okay. Let me see. What kind of messages do I want to do today, y'all? Let's go ahead and let's pull some heart-to-heart messages. Okay. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. You're carrying this live. Okay, let's see what messages the collective got. We've got, I want to call, text you, but I'm nervous. I have a picture of you on my phone and I look at it all the time. What the hell? This is literally photograph. What the hell? I'm sorry, that was just so funny. That's a synchronicity right there. There's so many things I need to say to you. Please give me the opportunity to explain. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't make that up. Now that would be fun, is picking a song and then seeing if I can pull the cards that go in line with the song. That'd be fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, but, anyways, back to this reading. There's so many things I need to say to you. It sounds like this person is, like, they have a lot of guilt over something. And there's, like, the desire to reach out and talk, but something's blocking them. It just feels like someone's really nervous, so they're all in their head. Let's go ahead and get some messages. Aww! We've got, can you forgive me, regrets, multiple chances, healing, and please don't give up on our connection, emotional investment, long-term plans, needing you. Yeah, this is definitely an energy of somebody that's, like, really, like, missing you. Like, not just missing you, literally just being like, hey, like, can we make this work? You know? Like, are you open to hearing me? Or healing me? I'm hearing? Okay. Can we get some more clarification from Spirit about who this person is that's reaching out to the collective? Let's get some more energy. Okay, it's somebody that you used to know, obviously. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Yeah, this person's missing you because you moved on. This is definitely like someone that wants to come towards you, and they're kind of like, hey, are you going to give me another chance, or is this like the final goodbye, you know? Like, did you see what I wrote you? Did you see the message? Yeah, we've got 6 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, and then 7 of Coins, or 7 of Pentacles upright. So, this is kind of telling me that Once again, lack of completion, something isn't over. But with the Six of Cups in reverse, what in the heck? I'm trying to remember what this card means. Because, like, I'm thinking that's Five of Cups, Six of Cups. I don't know. I feel like somebody has, like, a little bit more of a traditional mindset. I feel like that's what this person is. But I feel like... I don't know. This feels like a very loyal person. Yeah, with the Seven of Coins, because we've got a 6, a 7, and a 10. Man, I don't know what I'm blanking out, y'all. Yeah, because another thing that I'm seeing with these cards, there's like a timetable with the Seven of Coins, because usually with Seven of Coins, this to me is speaking about, like, diligence, you know, and trying to work hard towards their goals, which is related to you, but also not, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like you're the cherry... Or, well, I shouldn't say you're the cherry. It just feels like this kind of energy of going away from somebody and more towards their authentic truth, you know? And staying consistent with something, or somebody, you know? Fall in love with you. Yeah, this kind of strikes me as a person that they love you more the further you are away, if that makes any sense. So it kind of feels like this vibe of you needed to leave in order for them to realize what they had with you. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. That was just a random reading for somebody. Let's go ahead. I'm going to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to go get on Instagram instead of Twitch. And see if I can get that going. Because I know there's folks on the Instagrams. Ooh. Let's give this a shot. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. If you're interested in a free reading, go ahead and post your question in the chat. And if you'd like to purchase a reading, head on over to Hypesy, and I'll get you on there. Things are pretty slow right now. We're all just kind of sitting here vibing to our divorced dad rock. Alright, and it looks like we're live on Instagram too. Hey Sarah, hey! Hopefully this is working now. Yeah, the divorced dad rock is a vibe. It sets the mood from the evening. I'm just listening. Thank you, Exco Dark. I'm gonna keep tripping up and calling you Godark. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm normally the person. I love divorced dad rock. Thank you, thank you. So for those of you that didn't hear the story, how me and Stephanie found this playlist was we were eating at a restaurant in downtown Austin, and we were like, "Wow, this playlist is like really good." And like we were just like jamming out, and suddenly we were like, all right, I have to know what playlist this is. So that's when I found out about this. It's the Divorced Dad Rock Bangers playlist on Spotify, and it's pretty funny. It's working great. Thank you. Oh, hey! Been doing good, doing good. Jeez, I don't think the chat is synced from Instagram onto the restream. Interesting. Hello, hello, everyone that's live on the Instagrams. Hi. We're playing Divorced Dad Rock and doing free readings, so if anyone wants a free one-card pull, I'm gonna go ahead and read for y'all. Also, Lauren, I need to get you your reading. I apologize, I fell asleep last night. I'll show you everything. Oh my gosh, guys, it was crazy. Earlier on the live, I was pulling cards, and I literally pulled the lyrics to Photograph by Nickelback while it was playing on the live. It was so cool. I love when that stuff happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, right? I was gonna say, like, the collective energy's been interesting, because it's like some people have been either going through it this week, other people are like, they've got like these piney... Yeah, just like the song. Is that Creed playing? Yeah. Yeah, now we've got Nickelback, Speak of the Devil. So far away. One chance. I'm just glad everybody's here, because it's like, sometimes I feel like when you're all sitting together, collectively listening to music, and just going, oh my gosh, like, Should I post through Hypesy or chat? Either one, Disclout. Either one. I gotta get my lighter out. Yeah, right now, the requests are pretty slow, so I'm just kind of taking requests wherever. See you, Eddie Bar. Ah. I haven't heard that in a hot minute. Right? Right? Yeah, no, all these songs are a throwback. Now, this is why I like doing tarot readings with music in the background, because sometimes, like, when I'm doing readings at home, I'll be sitting there flipping cards, and then something will come on, and then I'm like, ooh, that was a divine message right there. There was a synchronicity there. Yeah, I was gonna say, it can really help with the mood. I like watching tarot readers, too, that have music in the background, because sometimes you'll be, like, talking about something and something comes on, and then you're like, oh my gosh, like, that hit exactly where it needed to. Music can do a lot to people. I know. Yeah, no, I am definitely a music person. You know, I was actually sitting here thinking today because I spent a lot of time kind of resting and really reflecting on both some things I've been going through and also like trying to like make some big picture decisions. And I was just thinking about how important music is to my life. You know, like I think of all the times in my life, music was the only thing that really kept me grounded and sane. You know? Like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you know, like I sat there and a long time ago I determined that, like, my access to music is literally just as important as anything else in my life. Like, I will not give up my Spotify subscription for anything because it's the only thing that I know can get me through a really terrible week. Because I can't stand all of these ads on everything else, and yeah, I need my music, or I will shrivel up and die. Oh, okay, Lauren wants reading. You can do mine live if you're recording. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be recorded. I think the Instagram video is going to be recorded. As well as the YouTube. Yeah, sure. I can go ahead and do your reading, Lauren. Okay, so do you want the one we talked about last night? Unless everyone else has a request, I'll go ahead and do Lauren's reading. Hello, chat. Hello. Do you read me? Yes, please. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Oh man, I realize I'm screaming into this mic. I apologize, everyone. I just project. Okay, Lauren, let's go ahead and get your reading going. Okay, so you were asking specifically about, like, your path forward, or was it a love reading, or kind of both? I think I was going to kind of do both. You've played with the chat thing you sent me last night. It's awesome. Yeah! Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get... Okay, Lauren, I'm gonna get Disc Clout first, and then I'm gonna do yours, because yours is gonna be a bit longer. Okay, for Disc Clout, what are Theo's current intentions towards me? So much has happened since the last reading you did. Oh no. I'm going to sing school next month. Ooh, okay. Exco Dark, what are you singing? What are you learning to sing? Okay, Disc Clout, you got I Love You. Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit, look at that! I love you! Okay, Deep Feelings, Future Plans, the one. Whoa! Whoa there! Somebody likes you, Disc Clout. Somebody really likes you. Ooh. Is that in alignment for what happened? You gotta give me the details now, Disc Clout. I gotta know. Because there's definitely some zest going on here. Now, again, I don't think there's like a marriage proposal or anything like that, but I definitely feel like this person, they're kind of serious. They kind of likes you. Ooh, you're watching Beauty and the Beast with the kids. Ooh. Everything I can learn in bass, I will learn to do better. Oh, so do you have like a really low voice? You're gonna be like, I'm 6 feet under. Oh. You're gonna be like one of those singers, the Gregorian chants, where they're just like, oh. I have a pretty deep voice for a female-bodied folk. So sometimes, like, whenever I'm on live streams or people hear my voice through, like, a phone or something, they think I'm a pubescent boy. But that can sometimes be the sign of a singer, you know? We got weird voices like that, you know? I did take some vocal lessons for a bit, but I'd like to get back into singing again. Hello, hello! Welcome to the live stream, y'all! Hello. We're doing card readings and sassing people. I can reach quite low with singing. Ooh, what's the lowest note you can go? Creed. Alright. Okay. Alright, so Disclout said he reached out to see me, and let's just say he did something very, very unexpected. Ooh. Ooh. Very, very unexpected. 'Cause he likes ya. Ooh, I love that kind of tea. I love when those kinds of scenarios come about, because you're sitting there going like, man, I don't really know how this person feels, or whatever, and then whoop-bam! Because half the time it's usually like, oh, they're not interested, or they're flaky, and... I like the tea. I don't know yet. Okay, what kind of styles of music do you like to sing? Let's start there. Okay, Lauren, I'm gonna go ahead and start up your reading. We're gonna figure out what's going on for Lauren with love. Why did she go through this situation with her man? Why did this happen? Who's to blame? And what's to come next? Stick around on this episode of Mind Over Mania, where we keep your head above the chaos. I want to know all your lovers' dirty secrets. I want to learn all about what he can and cannot do. Is there another lady? Is there divine intervention? Will there be bacon at the next time you see them? I don't know. Okay. So someone needs to have, at some point, a synchronicity or like a sign from their spirit guide that's bacon. Because, okay, so normally, you know, when people are like, oh, you know, this is a sign from God, you know, it's like a butterfly, it's like a dove, or it's like a flower. Why isn't bacon ever the primary thing? Because if I could manifest random bacon, I would be pretty stoked, okay? And that, to me, would be a very clear sign from God, that God loves me, okay? I'm just saying. Like, like, if God wants to show me love, give me unprompted bacon. Whenever. Well, maybe not whenever. You can't, like, snap your fingers on demand. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you could just be like, hey, so I need a sign that God's listening to me right now. And then all of a sudden, someone delivers bacon to your door. You get extra bacon whenever you go out to eat somewhere. That, to me, that seems like a pretty good deal. I need to make that kind of arrangement. Sound of Silence and Misty Mountain Cold. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Please tell me you sing that to annoy your friends. You'll just be like, you'll be sitting there with your friends and you're like eating food or something, and you'll just be like, hello darkness, my old friend. And you gotta like make eye contact with the weakest friend in your group. You just gotta sit there and just like look at them deadpan straight ahead, and then they'll just be like, Are you okay, Exco Dark? And you'll be like, I hear the sound of silence. And they'll be like, okay. You're just like, dear God. Oh my gosh. Man, I need my mystery bacon. Man, I think when I start getting, like, more into this whole streaming thing regularly, I need subscriber bacon. You know what I mean? Like, anytime someone, like, follows or likes or does something, hello, just bacon appears on the screen. I need subscriber bacon. If the song comes on the radio, then I will sing it wherever I am. There you go. Okay, Lauren, I'm going to go ahead and continue with your reading. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I got 3 cards. Okay, so what is going on in Lauren's love life, and why did the connection between her and her man happen? And what's just kind of going on? Oh, we've got a Nickelback song. Alright, let's see. Savin' Me by Nickelback. That song is like on point, Lauren. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Anyways, Lauren, so you got the Knight of Wands upright, Ace of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Coins in reverse. Alright, okay, Lauren, so you make me want to be a better person. Wow, this is like on point with the music. What the hell? That's so weird. Yeah, please don't give up on me. I'm not ready yet. Sexual thoughts of you and I can't stop thinking about it. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. I am planning a surprise date for us, fine dining, vacation city, getaway. Okay, I keep getting this card, and I don't think it means what we think it means. I don't think it literally means, like, a surprise date. But at the same time, I'm like, why does it keep coming up? And we've got my charm is poisonous, physical attraction, addictive chemistry, kinks. Oh, look at that. Hi, Ben! I want to gift something special for you. Unexpected surprise, sentimental. What the hell? Okay, so we've got surprise twice. Don't give up on me. You make me want to be a better person. And then some sob Nickelback song. Oh, God. Okay, so with the 9 of Coins, I'm trying to get, like, a clear gauge for your reading, because my energy's a little spread out. Yeah, with the please don't give up on me, it just really feels like you're in 2 different timelines, if that makes sense. Because to him, he's kind of like, time doesn't move, versus you're moving on with life. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have the same, or he does not have the same urgency in your connection as you do. Obviously, because, you know, you're raising kids, you're going about your day. And for him, it kind of feels like it's not necessarily even about you guys being together. It's about the connection that you shared at that time. You know, because clearly sex has something to do with it. And with the you make me want to be a better person, it feels like it's a lot of, like, you triggered changes in him. And, like, he's experiencing challenges overcoming who he needs to be. And, yeah, I just feel like there's, like, something that is blocking him from coming towards you. But it's not even just, like, we've known this for a while, though, right? With the 9 of Coins in reverse, I do feel like he's more focused on his career, and he's very driven. The problem is, with his current relationship... Last Resort by Papa Roach? What? Okay. Yeah, there's just some kind of, like, fight. You know what I mean? Oh, that's actually funny, because that came up whenever I talked about his girlfriend. Ooh. Yeah, there's just some kind of, like, he's just kind of used to settling, and I really just get the vibe he doesn't feel like he deserves you. With the Knight of Wands, though, I do feel like he's a bit of a hothead, and I feel like there's something about your connection that triggered both of you to ease up on yourselves and on each other in the connection. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, though, that does tell me there's a lot of stubbornness going on and clearing away some of that energy. Simply because, like, Ace of Swords in reverse, you know, that's being very critical, that's being very harsh, but also getting to the point, getting to the bottom of things. And that really hasn't happened. But that seems to be the major theme of y'all's connection, right? Is figuring out the truth. And what's interesting, too, is, like, seeing this flower, it's almost got an evil eye on it. And to me, it's kind of like, I feel like you have to keep this connection away, simply because you're ready, but he's not. And so the energy he's in isn't good for you. You know, I feel like that's definitely what's kind of holding both of you back, is the heartache is worse than the actual, like, what's happening itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, there's just, like, a lot of begging and pleading on his side, and, you know, you kind of did that, but it's also, like, you have to ground it into reality, you know, in order for something to become something. And, yeah, I feel like the energetic connection was meant to be a gift. That's what it's kind of telling me. Because, again, like, you guys had all this chemistry that manifested in a way that most people can't connect with their people. You know? And, again, though, this, like, unexpected, this surprise, I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's not complete yet. I know that frustrates you to hear that, but I definitely feel like there's something going on between you and him that's, like, it's not resolved. You know? But there's not a timeline, and you can't have the expectation. I don't know. There's just something's up. You know, because I'm also, my eye's getting drawn to poisonous, and I feel like there's just some kind of, like, poison in the connection that also needs to be cleared out as well. But, yeah, there's a lot of, like, just don't give up, try to focus on yourself, and continue to focus on what you need. You know, I think this lesson was supposed to help you to learn a lot about yourself and what you value and need, and also what you deserve, you know? Yeah, because I feel like, too, specifically, like, I'm seeing with this, like, this lady receiving, like, a gift, you know, you deserve someone that's going to be putting out for you, going to... Why you had to go through it? Because of the lessons. You know, because of the sexual connection. You know, because when it comes to when you have sex with people that you're very spiritually in tune with, you get really deeply connected. You know, because you connect on a soul level. You know? Not sex with like, you can't have certain kinds of sex with people and not be able to connect. Say hi to the boys! But yeah, that's what a lot of it was. And, like, again, with making me want to be a better person, like, you were that trigger for him. You know? On your side, it did make you a better person. You know? And it reminded you that you are a good person. And not that you needed the proof, but, like, your connection with him was really special to you. And it also taught you how to be a knight in your own words. Because, like, again, with this third eye, I'm seeing, like, the third eye, it gave you more incentive for your psychic intuition, but it also proved to you that there's a lot of truth in what's going on around you, you know, and how to see things differently. Yeah. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do, Lauren. I think I'm going to do a more in-depth reading when I'm not on the collective live, just so that way I can focus a little bit more. But, yeah, I hope that kind of helped. Oh, yeah, because it's like, here's the Ace of Swords in reverse. Here's the Nine of Coins in reverse. And then here's the Knight of Wands. Oh, thank you for the likes. Alright, let me get back to see what's going on YouTube. Hello, hello. Hey, Jojo. Hey, Em. For those of you that are interested in a reading, feel free to post your question in the chat or sign up via Hypesy. I'm also doing paid readings, so Hypesy is how you get a paid reading, which is 15 minutes. Alright, so let's see. We've got, for 66 DTZT SBT, I forget how to, I think you're M, right? Alright. But will my financial situation improve this year? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a card. Will your financial situation improve this year? Interesting. I mirrored you to make you fall in love with me. Personality disorders, unstable sense of self, antisocial. So, it depends. What this card is telling me is Spirit is asking you to look within to make sure that you fall in love with yourself. So that way, as you go through from now to the remainder of the year, you're making good decisions for yourself, which will be reflected in your financial decisions. Because I think one of the problems is you do impulse spend or purchase things, or there's something about like a lack of worthiness within yourself that is affecting your financial situation in a certain kind of way. So you can either think of it as an abundance mindset, but this does have to do with self-esteem. You know what I mean? So like not purchasing things that are not necessary, or in the same token, investing money in things that make you feel good, so that way you can then go make more money. You know what I mean? It's like making stronger financial decisions that are actually investing in yourself as opposed to depleting yourself, if that makes sense. It's about knowing when to quit and when to go forward. But yeah, your financial situation, I think it's going to be stagnant, but it really seems to depend a lot on how much energy you want to invest in it stabilizing. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to do research into learning more about finances? Are you going to be getting another job? Are you going to be making healthier choices in some areas? Yeah, I'm also hearing codependency might be a problem as well, so maybe depending on finances with other people, or like feeling like you're overburdening people by asking for help. Take what resonates, but there's something about your relationship with other people does affect your spending habits, and so that will cause a bigger financial setback if you don't know how to have good financial boundaries with your friends and partners and stuff. So, that's what I'm kind of feeling for you. Okay, I hope that helps. Alright, R. Lopez, hello, hello. Okay, you want a general card. I didn't see you in the chat, but welcome. Okay, R. Lopez, what message do you need to hear from Spirit? Oh, there's gonna be a couple cards. Aww. Okay, R. Lopez, you got, I love you just the way you are. Okay? For those on TikTok. Yeah, so what Spirit's trying to say in their message to you is God loves you just the way that you are. You know, there's something about embodying who you are truly and fully, and I think just the ability to receive love from the universe, you know? There's something about the way you brighten people's lives. It's the way that, like, I don't know, Spirit just really wants you to remember that, you know, the love you get from the universe is always free, it's always available, it's unconditional, and it's always available to you no matter how you're feeling in the moment. And you don't have to change for yourself. You don't have to change for anybody. It doesn't matter how much self-improvement you think you need or whatever's going on in your life right now. Like, you are loved fully and unconditionally. And it's okay to wear that on your sleeve. You know, it's very different to like hear about it or be told it, but it's another thing to embody it and feel it. And for you, it just really feels like, yeah, just remind yourself that you were loved exactly the way that you are, that you were perfect. You are a perfect example of divinity, just like every one of us. And there's just something about like reminding you that you don't have to do anything to be worthy of that. Oh, and then we've got like What About Now by Daughtry. Aww. That's so cute. Aw, I liked your reading, R. Lopez. Yeah, your song for the day is What About Now by Daughtry. You know, it's like, what about love? What about now? Yeah. So, if anything, Spirit's also reminding you to, like, think about the here and now, you know, in that you don't need to be... It doesn't need to be tomorrow, and it doesn't need to be some distant future to know that you're loved. You know what I mean? That can all be available to you right now. Aw, thank you for stopping by. Did you sign up, Jojo? If not, I can do your reading. Also, for those of you on TikTok, hello, my name is Christian. I'm doing free tarot readings. If you're interested, post your questions in the chat. Everyone gets a free one-card poll, or just hang out and listen to the Divorced Dad Rock. Also gotta check on the Instagram people. Aww, I love you too, Zach. That's so cute. Aww. Lauren's sons are adorable. Okay, Jojo, here, let me go ahead and pull a card for you. Am I the only one T is romantically interested in? I'm getting a no, but let me check. Ooh, we've got right person, wrong time. Not possible, karmic partner, move on. Yeah, so that is kind of telling me that... Yeah, I feel like they like you, Jojo, but I don't think they're ready for any sort of relationship right now. Yeah, they seem to be kind of on the fence, so I think they're still, like, they don't feel like they're ready to be locked down. So he's not loyal to you? He asked me to be his girlfriend, though. Okay. Let's see. I'm embarrassed to tell you the truth. Deception, big lies, many secrets. Okay, so that's for Jojo. Yeah, I just feel like he's... Like, he wants to be your girlfriend, but he's not, like, super committed. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't see him being, like, you're the love of my life or anything super, you know, in depth. So... I just say, like, don't, like, overthink it, but don't, like, invest super heavily into this connection. Oh man, this song. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just kind of feels like just have fun with it, keep it lighthearted, but don't, like, I'd say don't, like, go all in on this relationship. No problem, Mar Lopez. Says she loves me. Okay, y'all, I'm going to be heading off a bit early. I'm dealing with a health issue right now, so I need to go take care of something. But thank you guys so much for stopping by my live stream. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm going to be having more live streams in the future, so make sure you come and hang out with me at those